Hey guys, what's up? Welcome and welcome back to my channel, LaMonicas Lab. If you're new, today in the lab, I'm going to be showing you guys all of the products that I gravitate towards throughout 2018. Some are new, some are old, some are just, I just couldn't find products to replace them for this year, so I just want to mention them again. And yeah, that is what this video is going to be about. You guys know that we are already basically ending this year already. It went by super fast. I know some of us have been through some trials, some tribulations, some tests, some obstacles, some good and everything like that. So I wish you all well, and I hope everyone have an amazing holiday and a happy new year. But nevertheless, I definitely want to thank each and every one of you who has subscribed to my channel thus far. I really do appreciate you going on this journey with me, and I just have so many great ideas for the upcoming year of 2019, and I hope you guys will continue to rock with me, and I greatly do appreciate that. So enough of the mushiness. I hope you guys will enjoy this video of all the products that I used throughout 2018 and things that I've just been using for many years that I just haven't found replacements for. So definitely let me know down below what items I should try for 2019. And if you are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I definitely want to add you to our family. And if you like videos like this, give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, if you want to see what I like throughout 2018 with beauty products, high-end, and drugstore, then keep on watching. So it's not in a particular order. I just have everything sitting out on my table, and I'm going to start off with the foundations and concealer, since this is like the few that I have here. I'm holding with two hands. And before we get started, someone's going to ask what's on my lips. I have on I pulled this out of my collection, Oldie But a Goodie. This is the MAC Taraji P. Henson little collab that came out earlier this year, I believe. Was it this year? Yeah, earlier this year, maybe in 2017, not quite sure. I don't know if it's still being sold though, but nevertheless, it was a limited edition type of collaboration. And this is the Viva Glam Taraji P. Henson 2. This is the Frost lipstick, and then the gloss that goes on top. So yeah, that's basically what I'm wearing on my lips. In case someone asks, I will make sure I will link it down below in the description box, the names and the collab. So moving right along to the foundation and concealers. I'm going to start with the concealers because I only have three. Yeah, I only have three offhand. So the first one I want to mention is the Josie Marian Vibrancy Argan Oil Full Coverage Concealer Fluid. I have it in the shade medium. You guys, I mentioned this in my concealers and foundation videos. I will link those videos in the description box. They'll also be at the top of the screen. But this is an amazing concealer. Not a lot of people on YouTube or even on social media that I see talk about Josie Marian like that, but I like the way this is like an everyday type of concealer. I am wearing it today along with a tinted moisturizer with bronzer, blush, highlighter, and it still does the job, especially on those days where you don't feel like doing too much. If you work in like corporate or just anywhere where you don't have time to really do a full quote-unquote beat, then definitely look out for the Josie Marian concealer. It has argan oil in it, so it's going to give you that hydration that you need. It also has a depuffing and firming mechanism in it that is going to help with lifting under the eye and making you look more awake. And yeah, it's going to cover what it needs to cover. It is a full coverage concealer, and this is what it looks like on my hand. And again, I have it in the shade medium. So yeah, you guys need to check this out. I love the doe foot applicator. It's like super flimsy to go directly under the eye. One side can be for one eye. You flip the doe foot applicator over, and more product actually comes out on the other side as though you dipped it back in your bottle. But that's another reason that I like this. It is super affordable, $28, and also does the job while giving you that skincare benefit that you need for under the eye, and you don't use a lot of product. Like a little bit goes a long way. So that is that. The next concealers I'm going to mention that have been like holy grail. If I'm not wearing the Josie Marian one, then I'm wearing this. I kind of like neglected my Tarte one. We all talked about the Tarte Shape Tape many years, but this is specifically like my realistic like go-to products for 2018. This is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I have two of them. I have warm beige and golden beige, and I love these concealers. These are certainly a full coverage concealer, and there's just so much product goes on. So much goes, like little goes a long way. The bottle can be a little bit intimidating if you are beginning in makeup, but a lot of this product is like amazing, and you can utilize these on multiple sections of the face. Like you can conceal with them, contour with them, highlight with them, and you can also retouch if you have like acne and blemishes and things like that. That is what this is for as well. So yes, the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, full coverage concealer, is amazing. It also hydrates under the eye. It's not as drying as the Shape Tape, which I love. So yeah, that is that concealer. And now I'm going to talk about my foundations. I'm going to start off with this Drugstore one. This is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation 24-hour wear. I have it in the shade 312 Golden. And I would say that this is probably like my favorite Drugstore foundation that I have in my collection thus far. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys want me to try the new L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I have a video in mind that I want to do, but give this video a thumbs up. That way I'll know that you guys want me to do that type of video. I haven't seen anyone do it, so that's why I'm gonna hold you guys accountable and put that thumbs up so I'll know that you guys want to see it. But this Drugstore foundation is amazing. It's not too heavy on the skin. It's super lightweight. It is a medium to full coverage. You can build it, but I do get the amount of coverage that I need from it. And it also claims to have seamless matte finish. It's breathable and comfortable, which I mentioned. If fade and transfer resistant, it is oil free and doesn't clog the pores, which is amazing. So if you have oily skin, you can still wear this foundation. I did do a review on this. If I can find it, I'll link it down in the description box as well. But this is amazing and it's super affordable. It's Drugstore, so that's been like go-to. Moving on to the next foundation is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is like my holy grail foundation if I'm not wearing the YSL tinted moisturizer in amber. This is my go-to, besides the other two that I'm going to mention when I feel like it. But this Born This Way is amazing. Like the fact that these undertones have been like restructured and just fit everybody's skin tone type undertone is so amazing. We definitely want to appreciate Jackie Anna for working with them to do that. This is one of the shades that she came out with. This is the shade Praline. So if you are my complexion and you're trying to get like the idea of foundations, I'll be sure to put the names and the shades in the description box of all the foundations that I'm going to mention. But yeah, this is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, again in the shade Praline, and I use this thing like nobody's business. I'm still on my first bottle. I have a second bottle that backed me up, but yes, this is the bomb. You guys need to get your hands on it. If you're looking for that natural finish, long wear, at least 8 hours of a wear, and you still get a natural glow but not too much, and then not too much of a matte, this is where you need to go, the Too Faced. My next one that I've been using a lot this year is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful Look 24-hour foundation. I have it in the shade Tan Y400, and it looks like this. This one is not cheap, so I don't use it as much, and it comes in this little bottle. It does have 1.08 fluid ounces, but I do have until 2020 to use it. It does come with the expiration date on it, so you want to be mindful of that. And I think that's because it has the SPF in it, the broad spectrum SPF sunscreen. Blah, can't talk. But yes, this stuff is amazing, you guys. If you're looking for a natural finish, almost like you're wearing a tinted moisturizer but a little more coverage, then definitely check out the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation. It is awesome. It has an amazing shade range. If you guys want me to do a full-on review on this, then definitely let me know down below as well. So that is that. And last but not least for foundations, I have the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur foundation. I am in the shade number 8. This is a light medium coverage. It does have a SPF sunscreen of 15 in it, and it looks like this. But I really do enjoy wearing this when I want something super lightweight, just a little bit of coverage. The reason I'm saying that is because this one has like a, almost like a permanent like color corrector in it, so it definitely helps with my dark hyperpigmentation around my mouth. It kind of goes on a slightly orange, but once it like goes into the skin and melts into the skin, it looks like you have nothing on. So I really do enjoy wearing the Benefit Hello Happy foundations. Ooh. Hello Happy foundation. So if you're interested in a light to medium coverage, but you want a little bit more coverage than tinted moisturizer, but not too much of like a medium or full coverage, then check out the Benefit Blur foundation. I think you'll like this one as well. Alright, moving on to my favorite tool that I've been using all year. Thanks to my girl Andrea Renee here on YouTube. You guys know I talk about her so much. She is amazing. She's adorable. And this is the LaMonicas Chic sponge. These are bomb, you guys. I mentioned these a lot. If you haven't seen my best makeup sponges to apply makeup video, I will link that in the description box below. I hope I can remember to link all these videos that I mentioned, but nevertheless, this is the LaMonicas Chic makeup sponge, and this is amazing. Like, this is the full size of it because I washed it. I tried to wash it for the video, but it's large and in charge, so it definitely gets the full job done on your face. You don't have to do little spats. This will help you get your whole face done in the blink of an eye. So I love this sponge. I did get the 2-pack, but they do have individual packs. These are sold at Target, and I will mention these in the description box below as well. These are amazing, so give these a try if you haven't already. And when you wet them to their full potential and then squeeze out the excess water, that's when you get to see the ability or capability of the sponge. You don't just wet it a little bit because you're going to still feel it to be a little bit hard in the middle. So you want to make sure you wet it completely, drench it with water, and then squeeze out the excess if you're going to try these sponges, so that you can feel the softness as you're applying your foundation. So that is that. Alright, moving right along to primer. My favorite primer that I've been using all year since I've had it, as well as a oldie but goodie, the Dr. Jart Luminous primer, but I don't use that too often. This one has been like an everyday. I'm almost done. This is a Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Face Primer. You guys know I mentioned this a lot. As you can see, it's almost gone. I'm so sad, but this stuff is amazing for all skin types. If you have oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, this is going to give you a little bit of tackiness, but not too tacky to the point where it's uncomfortable and you're not able to feel lightweight on the skin. This will give you hydration. It has coconut in it, so it's going to give you that hydration that your skin needs, as well as the H2O that it needs, and then it's going to also prime your skin, so it's going to blur out some of those imperfections and your foundation will go on smoothly. So if you haven't tried this, what rock are you under, girl? Go get your hands on the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Because I haven't tried I have tried multiple brow pencils, but this one is still going to be hands down in every beauty video that I talk about. Until I find one that is better, it is going to be the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil. I have it in the shade 4.5. I am not wearing it today because I go through these things like water. There's no more in here. So today I have on a MAC pencil, but nevertheless, this is my favorite pencil of all time. I will continue to invest in these pencils. Like, Benefit did their thing with these. So yeah, the Benefit Precisely Brow Pencil, I have it in shade 4.5. If you want to know the shade that I wear, this pencil is bomb. Like, when you need your eyebrows done, nobody can even tell with this pencil. I make it work. So yes, check out the Precisely Brow Pencil. Moving on to shadows. So I have many eyeshadow palettes that I wanted to talk about, but ones that I like really gravitate towards like on a daily basis are these two here. The first one I'm going to mention is the ColourPop and Makeup Shayla Perception palette. This palette is like the go-to palette. I use these colors all the time. This brown one is starting to get a dent in it. So is this one here and this one here. These two I use for transition shades. I typically go for these gold ones on the lid. So it's just very versatile. You can do so much with this. Easy access for traveling, and it comes with this large mirror as well. And then you just have this variety of shades that you can do so much with. So I really do enjoy using this palette on a daily. Like I said, the colors I gravitate towards the most on a daily basis are these here. Like those warm neutral shades. But yes, if you haven't got your hands on this yet, I believe ColourPop is still selling it. It is the Perception palette with Makeup Shayla and ColourPop collab. Get your hands on this. Super affordable. The next palette I'm going to talk about has been like, I've been wanting this palette for so long, and I use typically the same colors in here. I have done a look on this palette before using some of the bolder colors, but this is the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and it looks like this. Comes with the mirror as well, and then when you open it up, it has all these beautiful colors that you can create so many looks with. And typically I gravitate towards those same warm colors that I mentioned, similar to the Perception palette, but I also created a bold green blue look. If you haven't seen that video, It'll be listed in the cards above. And then these oranges and pinks and things like that. Super, super cute. So cute. You can do so many looks with this. You can use so many of these colors in your crease. So many of the colors, just one on the lid and things of that nature. So if you haven't tried this palette, I would suggest you checking it out. Definitely a go-to for 2018. Moving on to powders. There are two powders that one of them I actually completed. I never thought I would complete a translucent powder, but this one is amazing and I'm going to tell you why. This is the Beauty Bakery Better Not Bitter Flower Powder. I have it in the shade yellow. It is a setting powder. The reason that I really do like this because it has that banana and yellow undertone that just goes so well with my skin tone, and it looks amazing and flawless on the skin. It also smells similar to baby powder, and it doesn't give me like cracking and creasing and all that under the eye. It feels amazing under the eye. It's very comfortable. And yeah, I can't believe I went through this. I don't know if it's a lot of product in here. It's only 14 grams. Let me see if I'm comparing it to the Laura Mercier. The Laura Mercier has 29 grams. So you only get a little bit of product in here, but this is amazing. The Beauty Bakery Flower Powder. So definitely try those. They do come in translucent, yellow, and I think a deeper one for darker skin tones. So if you haven't tried it, check it out. The next translucent powder I have that I've been using all year is the translucent setting well, and when it came out, it actually came out mid-year, so not necessarily all year, but I have used it a lot since I got my hands on it. It is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder Glow. This is in the translucent one, and I love this for putting a highlighted like shade under my eye, even on those days where you don't feel like doing a lot, like I mentioned with the Josie Marian concealer and just wearing a tinted moisturizer, just want like an extra glow. Then I'll just use it as a highlighter as well, and not necessarily go into the highlighter, which I'm going to talk about next, for all over the face. But this is an amazing glow. If you are darker than me, there is a medium deep glow powder as well that Laura Mercier has, so you definitely want to check that out. It gives like the most beautiful highlighted glow for deeper skin tones as well. Definitely get into your nearest Sephora and swatch that and see what I'm talking about. So the highlighter that I use a lot, like so much, I have it on today in this video. This is the Artist Couture Loose Diamond Glow Powder in the shade Conceited. This thing is amazing. I'm going to swatch it for you guys because it's amazing. Look at that. I just love like loose highlighters because they definitely melt into the skin a little bit better than some of the powders that I've tried. And I've tried many highlighting powders, but loose powders melt into your skin a little bit more, so it kind of looks like you're glowing from within, and it's not just sitting on top of the skin. So I've definitely been loving like a loose highlighting powder for this year. Moving on to this, it's in front of me. Told you we're not going in no particular order. This is the Sephora blush called Hot Flush number 13. It is this gorgeous orange shade. I did not have an orange shade like this in my collection. It has some highlighting effects to it, like a gold shift to it, but this thing is amazing. Look at this. Super cute, and anybody can wear it. All skin tones can wear this beautiful orange, and if you want, you can also use it on your lid as an eyeshadow. Not necessarily just a blush, but it is definitely versatile. So check out the Sephora blushes and see what you think. I definitely like using this one when I'm not using my Lovejoy by MAC. As you guys know, I mentioned that a lot in all of my tutorials, but this is the next one that I gravitate towards. And two mascaras that I use on a daily, 2018 for sure. For the first one I'm going to mention is the Bad Girl Bang by Benefit. This thing is bomb, you guys. I have a tutorial on this when it first came out as well, but this thing is amazing. Like, it has this technology to it. The wand is super flexible, so you can get up in there on your smallest hairs on your lashes. It doesn't clump. You can add multiple layers. You don't get flakes on your face by the end of the day. It also has a lightweight technology, so it feels like you have nothing on your eyelashes. So that's what I love about this as well. And this one definitely gives you the volume and drama that you need, and also give it a little bit of length. So check out the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara. I also like the NARS Climax one. I know this is has been recently released in 2018, but this thing is actually really nice. Like the brush on it definitely grabs all of those hairs. The brush is definitely different from most mascaras that I've seen in my time, or used I should say. And so it grabs those little hairs and curls them, actually gives them the drama and length that you may look for in a mascara. And the bottle and packaging is also cute in itself. So yes, that is the NARS Climax mascara. Moving on to lips. You guys know I talk about these all the time. These are the Sephora Collection Liquid Lipstick Lip Stains. They only retail for $14. I only bought 3 for the video, but you guys know I have multiples of them. These are in the shade numbers 54, 82, and 84, and I'll swatch them for you. This is just a few that I have on hand right now. So this is 54. This is 82. 82 I wear like crazy. Like I'm probably almost done. The second one is 82. And last but not least that I have on hand is 84. This one is really pretty too. It's like this really cute corally shade. Again, 84. So yeah, these things last all day. You can drink, you can eat, all of that jazz, and they will still be in place. When you wipe them off with a makeup wipe, they do come off. So don't be afraid or alarmed like, oh, it says stain, so it's going to stain my lips. These are amazing. They wipe right off with a makeup wipe, and I adore these. They're only $14 again at Sephora, so definitely check out Sephora. They have over 90 shades, come in multiple ranges and undertones for each and everybody. So I love these liquid lipsticks. I am a fan of liquid lipsticks. They're comfortable on the lip. So yeah, check those out. I can't seem to figure out a setting spray that just like knocks my socks off. Like this has been my go-to setting spray. I just have my travel one on hand. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. It is like my holy grail setting spray. I've tried the Morphe setting spray. I don't know. I need to try it again. I've gone through the bottle. The bottle's in the trash because that's all I had on hand. The Mario Badescu is not really a setting spray. It's a facial spray, so it's something to give you a hydration. It also can prep your skin and just give your skin some moisture, but it's not a setting spray. The MAC Fix Plus is not a setting spray. It is a Fix Plus, meaning that it's going to give you a primer under your foundation. It also is a refresher similar to the Mario Badescu. And I've tried the Lancome Fix Set It and Forget It. I feel like it's giving me a matte finish even when I'm wearing a dewy primer or a dewy moisturizer or a dewy, the list goes on, child. So I tried multiple setting sprays, and this has just, there's nothing that like knocks my socks off. As I said before, this is still my holy grail from whenever all the way up to 2018, even in 2019, until there's an actual setting spray that's gonna do better than the Urban Decay All Nighter. This setting spray allows my makeup to melt into my skin properly. It keeps it in place for all these hours that it does claim. What, 16 hours? Up to 16-hour wear, lightweight, and it's temperature control technology, meaning that if I go outside in the summertime or in the winter, my foundation is not going to shift and swift and move all around. There are some setting sprays out there that does that, and I don't have time for that, which is why this is my holy grail for 2018. So yes, that is that. Moving right along to my last few products here of 2018. This video is probably super long, so I hope you guys are enjoying it so far with your popcorn and drinks. But this is, I'm moving on to facial care. I'm moving on to skincare products that has been like go-to for this year. If you're looking for a great hydration, especially in these cooler months, you guys know how I feel about these cooler months. Your skin is going to feel dry. Even if you hydrate, exfoliate, put serums on, it's still going to be dry, sis. Why? Because we're in the cooler months. So the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream is a 24-hour everyday hydrating formula with extracts and desert plants that will assist you with allowing the moisture to penetrate into the skin properly. And so that's why this has been like my holy grail. This is still my first bottle. I put a little dent into it because a little bit of this stuff goes a long way. If you're not into like almost like lotion on your face, that's what this kind of gives, like texture wise. So I would suggest you using it at night if you're not interested in using it before you do your makeup. I will say that a little of this goes a long way. There have been times where I put this on my face before my makeup and I noticed that I get a little bit oily on my forehead. So if you're not into that, then definitely put it on at night so it can penetrate through your skin at night. Another option, if you don't like more of a lotion consistency, is the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. It's a lot thinner, and it actually will penetrate a bit quicker, in my opinion. So it almost looks like water, but it definitely goes into the skin a lot quicker and sooner, and finishes with a nice hydrating glow, kind of. And then, like I said, go ahead and do your foundation and things like that, primer and all that jazz. So this is amazing, actually. I use this just about every day when I do my makeup. Doesn't matter if I'm wearing a tinted moisturizer or full-blown foundation. I love using this as my moisturizer throughout the day or during the day. And last but not least, this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Botanical Cleansing Oil. This stuff right here, I've been using this for so long, and it's not even like going anywhere. So I definitely can say that if you purchase this, you won't go through it as often. And I swear I pump this stuff out. And this is just a removing evening primrose oil and lavender essential oils for all skin. It is a lightweight oil to cleanse your face. It says use 3 to 4 pumps. It cleanses your face, removes any of that makeup and debris that is sitting on the pores or under the skin, that first layer of skin. And it also will give you that hydration that you need because of those botanical plants and oils that Kiehl's use in most of their products, the essential oils that they're using. And it smells so good, you guys. Like, it smells so good and refreshing. I just love the way some of the Kiehl products smell. This stuff is amazing. So again, this is the Midnight Recovery Botanical Cleansing Oil. If you're looking for a cleansing oil that doesn't allow your face to feel sticky or oily or greasy, definitely check out the Kiehl's Botanical Oil. They have some night serums as well that are super lightweight. It feels like you have nothing on the skin as well. I just didn't mention those in this video, which is crazy, but there is a recovery serum that has the same color bottle as this, that's in the same line, that is amazing. So you guys should try that out as well. And I thought that was last, but this is definitely last but not least. It will not go out of style no matter what year it is. 2018, the Neutrogena makeup wipes will always be the bomb, okay? They take off everything. Super hydrated wipes that just removes a lot of makeup at once, and I don't have to go through multiple wipes to take off one face. So Neutrogena wipes. And yeah, that was a long list of things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys check the description box below and check out the videos that I mentioned that I have reviews on some of these items, my thoughts and impressions and things like that. I hope this was definitely helpful. And again, I wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And until next time, love, peace, and beauty. Bye, guys.